Hello, everybody, and welcome back to me, Dave Pumphouse. So the Pumphouse band, it didn't go very well. We made some bad choices over the time that we were playing, but we're going to give it another go. And we have also enlisted the help of a vice president. Say hello, Terra.
Hello, Terra. Oh, sorry. Hi, everybody. Greetings from Sweden.
Yes. If Swedish politics can't beat the game, then I don't know what will. So
Oh, wow, you're really upping
well,
the.
Sweden is very good at being the power broker, isn't it? It's very much a neutral kind of country.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean we're good at anything. I mean, well, just taking a look at what a country looks like now.
Because I think whenever North Korea and South Korea get together, it's the Swedes that kind of arbitrate it.
Oh, for a second there, actually, I thought when North and South Korea get together, they become Sweden. I was like, what the hell are you saying?
No, no, it's Sweden that arbitrates those blue huts, I think. But so yeah, we've enlisted a Swede to help us. So yeah, we're going to give it another go. Two heads are better than one. We'll have Terra be our little vice president, and we'll try and build a clan. So yeah, so our story begins not long after the gods made people. And the Golden Age was a time of harmony ruled by the sun god Yelm and his appointees. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Which of the gods did they favour? Terra, are we going to go with the sun god, or are we going to go for the Earth Mother?
Well, considering I've been looking at your past failures in this game, I'm sorry, your previous videos regarding this game. I would say we should go with the Earth Mother to make sure that our people are fed.
Okay, let's go with Nyalda. It could be a risky move, but we'll see.
Hey, no guns, no glory, right?
Yeah, that's true. So we built a shrine to the Earth, and later we made sure to have one whenever we moved. Okay, so we're always going to have a shrine to Nyalda, which is good. Okay, so the Golden Age ended when the storm god Umath forced his way onto the world through a flaw in the sky dome. Constantly moving and violent, he rebelled against Yelm. Yelm's celestial sons responded, sending Umath crashing to his death in the far north. The other gods fought as well. As instability spread, humans became more dependent for survival on the gods. In turn, humans helped the gods. Which famous event of the gods did your ancestors support? The gift of milk from Buzanari. The Battle of Akashar, when the shining Elmal, the god of war, I suppose, saw through the stratagems of the Changer. 17 Banner Camp, when the wise Rylander advised Corlavus how to ally the Bird Riders. When Buzarian engraved the first ledger tracking the planets in motion. This is the one I chose last time, Terra.
Yeah, and we all know how that went.
Exactly. When Orissa sang the Song of Bone Mending ballad for Keskal Breng. So Orissa's the medic kind of god. The grain contest of Urkonus, where the barley goddess Pila prevailed over millet and bezel. The brass bazaar, where Urkana acted as a broker between Nida the mountain and Genet's garden. Or Whereas Muir joined us as citizens. I don't know who the Whereas Muir are, but I don't think I actually got that far.
Okay, so let's have a look at what we have. The first one, Cow Mother, is probably regarding herds, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the second one is battle or combat.
Mm-hmm.
Third one is probably diplomacy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fourth one is most likely intelligence, writing kind of thing.
Yeah. Law. I would say.
Yeah, lore.
Yeah.
5 is health.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bone mending kind of says itself.
Yeah.
So 5 is
Medic.
sorry, I mean 6
6 is the grain.
is grain, yeah. And 7 is probably metalworking goods kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 journalists as citizens. What could that be?
I have no idea. It could mean
Yeah.
exploration, but I don't know. No, I don't know. Don't know. No idea.
Could it maybe? I mean, it indicates there's multiple of them
It
as
could be.
citizens.
Hmm.
So maybe boosting population.
Maybe. It could all. It might be magicians. Magic
Oh,
people.
right, we haven't
It
had
could
magic.
be.
That kind of makes sense.
I'm going to cheat and I'm going to look up who these people are.
You're not gonna cheat, don't you mean go back and check your memory to see if you remember correctly?
No, well, I mean, I'm going on the wiki page. So there are nomadic people, wandering folk, claim kinship with the mountains. Okay. So they grant increased leadership and access to the Earth goddess Nyalda. So we've already picked Nyalda as a cooperation blessing.
So if we would take them,
Mm-hmm.
would that boost Nyalda's?
It might do. It might boost Nyalda's blessing, if the wiki's anything to go by. But we won't revert to the wiki too much. But yeah, the Weris Muir, apparently that's what they do.
Because I kind of feel if we spread out over too many gods, especially in the beginning, I would say that's a good way of ruining your future, because that's going to be a lot of things to focus on, especially at the beginning. So I would say we try to stick to as few different gods as possible.
Okay.
So we have Earth Mother. So I would probably go. Let's see here. So we have Earth. So that means we're more likely gonna go focus on food, goods, and herds kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I would say either 6, possibly 1 or 6, I would say. Because, I mean, herds are used for sacrificing to the gods, correct?
Yes.
And also goods.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. So goods.
Probably number 7.
That would be 7.
And we already have the blessing of the Earth Mother. So, yeah, I would say either 1 or 7, I would say.
Shall we go for cow's milk then?
Well, let's think about this. During your gameplays, which has been the hardest resource to acquire or collect or stockpile?
Well, yeah, okay. Well, definitely it would be Arcana then. I mean, I always struggled with getting goods, but you can't have goods without cows, because you tend to sell cows for goods, so or horses for goods even.
Yeah, but the thing is that, okay, I'm gonna look at this very logically.
Okay.
Cows reproduce naturally. Goods
Yeah.
don't. Because goods are created by your tribe,
So
right?
you reckon we should be growers and sellers?
Yeah, growers and showers. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ever since men and women of our clan have been gifted with an eye for bargains. Okay, that will help.
A clan leader will tend to have a higher than average ability in the bargaining skill. They will also find it a little easier to perform a Karna's ritual.
Okay. Umath's son, Orlanth, led a conspiracy of rebel gods against the Emperor Yelm. Armed with the new power of death, he slew Yelm, sending his light into the underworld. When the sun fell from the sky, the empire fell apart. Smaller suns lit the world in Yelm's place. Darkness and sea gods became a threat. But the storm god Orlanth and his violent allies dominated. What was the worst danger your ancestors faced at this time? Trolls? We can have a Noah's Ark experience, which was the one I chose before. The War of Many Suns, when the pretenders of the Solar Throne fought to assert control over the Golden City. The Ram people marched on the Empire, raising the city of El-Ampur. We helped the Emperor avenge it. When the city of Chimes wanted to surrender to the Scorpion Queen, we gave them heart. Our worst danger came later.
Okay, so number 1 is losing herds.
To trolls, I guess, yeah.
Well, it says always hungry, they try to devour the herds.
Mm-hmm.
So a great flood, great ship, probably... What could that possibly be? Flood, so probably loss of food, maybe?
Maybe.
A war of many suns from pretenders to the Soul Throne. Okay, so that's basically...
Maybe another combat one.
Yeah, it sounds like an insurrection, civil war or something. The Ram people... Yeah, you discussed those before. They're basically a raiding tribe, I think. Right?
Yeah, so there's lots of them. But in my experience, they tend to be a little bit weaker than trolls, and a little bit even weaker than other tribes. They're very much the Celts of the world.
Wow. Okay.
They kind of do look like Celts.
Okay. I'm not saying they don't. I haven't watched that part. So when the city of Chimes want to surrender, we gave them heart.
I guess that would be a morale boost to armies, maybe.
Yeah, diplomacy, maybe something, perhaps. So what's the worst danger we faced? Well, considering that we have so far basically growing food and making goods, so I would say the greatest threat to us were they all sound kind of bad to us.
Yeah.
I mean, great flood. Oh, there goes the grain. Trolls. Oh, there goes our cows.
Yeah.
War. There goes our people.
Yep.
Right. I kind of like the idea of, even though we didn't have much, we still gave assistance to the city of Chimes.
Okay.
I kind of like that open border. Yeah, okay, so you're on the run. Well, come in. Let's help you. Here, have some refuge. Sanctuary!
Okay.
I'm probably looking at this a totally wrong way because I'm going D&D and other RPGs.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I guess that would be, yeah, a better morale kind of bonus. I think maybe our citizens might be slightly happier if we got that one.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with that.
Okay, because we know we're going to make some bad decisions along the way. So yeah, I think maybe that's probably a morale bonus. So
let's hope for that, shall we?
Okay, we're clicking on the Scorpion Queen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, happy people are happy workers.
Okay, proceed. Many more gods died as the gods' war worsened. Hyalor and Nivora found the crippled spirit who had once been winged. A winged fanged hippogriff. He saved her from death and made an alliance. Hyalor gave her a new name, Gamari, and she allowed him to ride. Hyalor returned to the ancestors with this secret. They became the first riders. Okay.
I don't want to bash this game, but that horse looked like they had some sort of letter combination. Like, hello, I'm a horse.
Okay, Storm and Cold continued their conquests. Orlanth's barbaric worshippers sacked Elimpor, the Dara Hapan Empire's southernmost city. A great sheet of ice crushed the city of Verapur. Despite its volcano gods, it ground relentlessly south. The Erimpur began building an immense dome to hide under rather than cower inside. The citizens of Navora chose to move away from the glacier. Your ancestors had trained horses to ride. Others drove chariots. Everyone had to leave many of their gods behind. Which gods did you bring? The god of writing, the god of smiths, the goddess of brewing, the goddess of glass making, the goddess of the red dye insect.
So which god did we bring? Okay, well, as you said before, writing is kind of good. Writing down past history for future references and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, god of smiths, probably weapons, maybe plowshares. Brewing, probably to keep people happy. Glass making, probably for trade. Red dye.
For cloth.
Yeah, cloth, lipstick, I don't know.
Yeah. Lipstick, yeah.
Why not? So what did we take so far?
So we took
We have the Earth
trade.
Mother.
Yeah, so we took the trade, the Earth Mother, morale, and to round it all off, I think, yeah, so I guess, yeah, so we've got brewing, glass making, red dye. So these are obviously trading kind of things. Maybe brewing does offer another morale bonus because most of our guys will be drunk, maybe. Glass making, maybe we can make finer things.
Well, we did get the bonus for eye for bargains.
We did.
Maybe that could translate into glass making, making us a better deal on trades.
So we'll go for glass making. Perondato.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, the god of glass making. Let's see what it does. Afterwards, our clan became renowned for its glassware.
Renowned even.
Ooh. The citizens of Navora loaded their possessions and headed in 4 directions. Your ancestors headed south. They had to fight plant folk, stone folk, ram people, and trolls. They prevailed and prospered until there was not enough room for all of them. They divided into 4 groups. 1 remained, the others went west, south, and east. Which group was your ancestors? The most warlike, the best herders, the most wealthiest, the best magicians, the most dissatisfied.
Well, considering we have eye for bargain and we're renowned for glassware, so the wealthiest kind of makes sense. Well, we also have the Earth Mother, so I guess that kind of translates into herders in a way. But we don't have anything specific regarding war and magic.
No.
I believe. Dissatisfied? Depending, considering that we are renowned for glassware and we're eye for bargain, I don't say we're dissatisfied.
Okay, so 5's out.
I probably, yeah, I think so. I think I'll go for the wealthiest because that kind of makes sense with our
Okay.
backstory so far.
Okay. Go for the wealthiest. People are always impressed at the quality of our honor belts of our ancestors. Okay. Your ancestors crossed the mountains to the south. Who did they find on the other side? More farmers, goat herders, or hunters and gatherers?
Um, so this goes back to, again, fields, herd, and foraging, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, foraging is kind of good to have in case we get a bad year regarding the harvest.
It is, yeah.
So we can always go hunting and gather nuts and berries and whatnot.
But sometimes, as I kind of pointed out before we started this video, exploration and to do foraging and stuff requires the exploration shrine. And I don't know if we're thinking at this precise moment in time to put much weight into exploration. I know it has to come into it sometime, but
Yeah. I think I would say number one.
more farmers, very farm heavy.
Yeah, but I mean, we're always going to need food,
Yeah.
and if the clan grows in numbers, we're going to need more food.
Okay. Well, I'll
I
pick.
mean, we are totally going to ace this game now, so food
We
kind of
hope.
makes sense.
We hope. Okay, we'll go for more farmers. Yeah, we're picking more farmers.
Yeah, I'll say we're picking more farmers.
Okay. Once our ancestors might have been outsiders, might have taken outsiders as slaves, but those days were past. How did you treat the farmers? Chase them away.
Nope. No, that's kind of dumb.
We took them in as half citizens, or we took them in as full citizens.
I'd say full citizens.
Yeah, we're not slavers here.
No.
No, we're all about equality. Okay, so the farmers shared secrets of Pila, the goddess of the land, with the clan. Your ancestors prospered, dividing into new clans several times. The charioteers also grew and moved into your valley. They said the ice was on the move and made war on you.
What the boss.
Yeah. Okay. Finally, you
Wow,
took what
those
you
are
could.
some fancy hats.
Yeah, exactly. They're great hats.
Well, I wouldn't call them great, but okay.
Okay, with different styles. Okay, so your scouts reported that the best pastures were already taken, but found land along the right side of the bank of an untamed river. Life here would start out easier than last time, about the same, harder, much harsher.
Well, going from your previous videos, I would say about the same. We mean we're gonna die within a year. So I would propose. I'm proposing that we take an easy route this time to make sure that we get the mechanics down, how everything works,
Yeah.
and then when we feel we're okay, I think we got this now. Then we can move up to a high difficulty in a new game.
Okay, we're going to go easier than last time and see how we do. You took the advantage of the mild storm season to petition the gods for blessings and build a shrine to help feed the clan. You will need to grow your magical knowledge and shrines to produce enough food.
Well, considering the amount of farmer background we have, it should be that hard, right?
Hopefully not, but it's probably. We'll go for Iron Man mode. What are we going to call this really cool clan of ours?
What is oh, no restores. Okay. Wow, name. Oh, I'm always having troubles coming up with names. The Rubber Ducky Clan.
The Rubber Ducky clan.
Yes.
The Rubber Duckies. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, I think that's amazing. The Rubber Ducky clan. We've got it.
Yes.
Okay. So we've arrived Okay, so we're calling each season different. So I think my my one was called Ivan, and now we're calling it Morwi. Interesting. Oh, she's
Maybe.
called Morwi. Oh,
Oh, so the time seasons are named after the chieftain.
yeah, I didn't recognise that.
It's kind of cool to have a female chieftain, though.
I guess. Um, yeah, it doesn't really
We're all
work out.
about we're all about equality, Dave.
The thing is, it doesn't really turn out all that well when Britain has female leaders. They tend to implement austerity.
Well, you did pretty good on the Thatcher.
Yeah, we didn't do too badly actually. I must admit. But yeah, it was her mannerisms that didn't. Yeah, and everything else. Yeah, I'm in the north of England at the moment, and who I'm living with are northerners, so we can't praise Thatcher too much here. We'll get kicked out.
Okay, let's leave real world politics out of this for now. Then. Okay, so let's see here. In the 4th year of her chieftainship, more really the entire Rubber Ducky clan south of the mountains. Many said this would be our last migration, with the ice growing to the north and barbarians to the south. We settled near the untamed Black Eel River, finding new passages along clans and moved to the valley earlier. Some more friendly, others less so. It was time to rebuild our relations to our gods and neighbors before we ran out of the food and wealth we had stockpiled for the migration. We also needed to finish preparing our farmlands and homes.
Yeah.
We are known for being the last clan to arrive in the valley. Okay. So we have how many? 8. I would say definitely fields.
That makes sense.
Yes. Oh, we have 2 health.
Yes.
Last time you only had 1, right?
Yeah.
One wild and 1 health.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're known for our glassware.
Yes.
So the question is, should we start with crafts already?
I think that's probably a good idea too.
We need to work our magic god thing stuff.
Rituals?
So yeah, I would say so.
How many? 1, 2, 3?
I would say at least 1, and maybe put 1 in health as well. Because as we're starting up, it's kind of necessary to have people healthy so they can actually work.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, we might keep 2 in reserve, but we're going to see what the council says. Okay, so she's saying finish land clearing, concentrate the magic in a few areas. Of course, they are all useful. Okay,
Rituals, okay,
Yeah.
we're on that.
fields. So we've got 2 for fields, 2 for magic.
Shrines, also
Ritual,
magic.
Yeah. Okay.
That's basically both food and magic.
Food and rituals. Yeah. Okay.
And that's pastures.
Yeah.
We already have 715 herd. Wow, starting 147 goods.
Well, yeah. I guess we are glass makers. You know what? I'm gonna overrule you. I'm gonna take 1 off health because we're not fighting. We're not gonna come into it fighting straight away. I hope.
No, I just meant that people can still get sick.
They tend to get sick.
We don't want. I think they get sick in combat.
Well, they get wounded in combat.
Yeah, but there's a difference between wounded and
Okay.
sick.
So we'll put 1 on health, and maybe we'll put 2 on pastures then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
We'll
that's okay.
spend it all.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So our mood is reserved.
Oh, look, sick people. Why do you know?
Okay. So the venture. Okay. So this is what we got to choose from.
Oh, we have finished houses. That's good.
But we also have expand fields. And as farmers, I think we should probably expand fields first.
I think finishing houses. Could you press X on this?
Bump.
I just wanted to see our mood. Okay, so it's on reserve. Okay, so that's not so bad. At least we're not sad or.
And we do have a food yield shortfall. So what do we want? Do we want to go cold or do we want to go hungry?
Do we want to starve to death or freeze to death? I think they're equally bad. What season are we in, by the way?
We start at early spring.
Okay, so it's basically sowing.
Yeah, sowing season.
In that case, let's go for expanding the fields.
Okay. Led the clan to a time-consuming work of digging drainage. Okay, then it was much easier to. Okay, good. So that went okay.
Well, we are farmers, so
We are. Okay, so we find 6 young horses grazing on pasture lands. Someone has used spirit magic to erase their brands, suggesting that thieves stole them, but then lost or abandoned them. Not long after, the Old Eagle delegation shows up at your clan boundary seeking its lost horses. They are not accusing you of theft, but merely saying that you have custody of their horses, which an honest clan would have no choice but to return. Do we want to piss off the Old Eagle delegation straight away?
That's kind of I would say that's kind of a bad start. But looking back at the text, someone has used spirit magic, so we know that they belong to someone.
Yeah.
And then the Old Eagle delegation shows up and say, "Hey, we lost a few horses, and maybe they found their way to yours."
Uh-huh.
They're not accusing us; they're merely suggesting, "Hey, do the right thing."
Mm-hmm.
So I would say this is a good chance for maybe some good diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, let's see, they're not accusing us, so I would probably go 4, to be honest.
We're waiting for you to claim them, my friends. Interesting. Okay, so.
Well, let's look at the answers. The first one is those were never your horses. That's kind of aggressive. Those were once your horses, but they are now legally ours.
Which dear Maryu over here seems to think is a good option.
Yeah, and her diplomacy is excellent as well. But again, I'm going off RPG vibes here.
Mm-hmm.
So we know they're not ours. We know they belong to someone. They show up and merely indicate, well, if you want to be show us that you're honest, you should return them.
Mm-hmm. But possession is 9/10 of the law, Terra.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about possible diplomatic issues in the future.
Yeah. So his law is also excellent, and he's saying, by custom, those horses are ours. So if we want to kind of maybe venerate the elders and keep our customs strong, we have to keep to the fact that possession is 9/10 of the law.
Well, let's see what the others have to say first.
Okay, well, the old lady here, several of our women married into that clan. Okay, interesting. No one likes a horse thief, but he's not suggesting anything. Ekana punishes cheaters and thieves, however we are not thieves, so these two are out. An honest clan would make no choice but to return. What presumption? Right, okay. Okay, well, I mean, I listened to this lot in my game far too much, I think.
So there are basically two people who say we should keep them, and
Yeah.
two people who say that we should give them back, basically.
Well, yeah. I mean, this
And
guy. Yeah.
and the senile old woman just says that, oh, people are women married into that clan. Yeah, but that's not the issue right here, old lady.
Ah, good point.
So Balara's horses kept following Osara's light. He complained to his father, Elmar, who said, you should shine brighter. That has nothing to do with this either. I mean, who is Valaro and Osara?
I'm not sure. Probably gods, maybe.
Malif... Damn it. This is kind of tough.
It is tough. It is tough. You see my predicament and why I only lasted 18 years.
But the thing I also see, so I guess speaking in game mechanic terms, we gained 6 horses because we found them on our territory.
Is an alliance worth 6 horses if we gave them to them and called them friends? And
Well, technically, if we give them back, we still haven't lost anything.
True.
We're still at our base 0 kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to lose anything by handing them back. But if we keep them, they might get pissed off.
That's a fair point.
We might get a hate or a mock for it.
We could do. Shall we say we were waiting for it?
I would say number 4, yes.
Okay, we'll go with you and see what we get. They thanked us and departed. People said it was best not to risk a fight over a few horses.
Yes, Sweden diplomacy wins.
Okay. So let's go to magic. So we have a shrine to Inala, the goddess of foraging.
That's good.
Yeah, so it helps foragers gather more food. And we also have the Great Earth Mother who provides food and clothing. Okay.
Oh, there we have Rolandar, Zara, and the other names from the story. Okay.
Yeah, so Zara is the Flame Sister. Okay. Patron of women warriors. Okay.
Ooh, can have Amazons.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sun or icon next to Nilla and Lialda, the gate-looking kind of thing, to the right of the names.
So that means that there's a shrine that have been built to these gods.
That's a shrine. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have helps for just gather more food. That's always good.
Yeah. So we've got that permanent. Oh, I mean, we can change it. We can turn that off and then change it to finding, I think.
But that looks grayed out.
Yeah, it is grayed out. So if we wanted to learn find, we would have to sacrifice.
What did we get from Nialda?
Nialda gave us basket makers and potters.
So blessed children, Hans venture affects hospitality, is dealing with guests, and allows more feasts.
Pila is also the crop yield thing. So we already know her blessing.
Improves crop yield. Yeah, I'd say we should focus a bit on food for starters to build up a buffer.
Okay, so in your estimation, should we already build a shrine to Pila, or shall we just do a sacrifice to maybe try and get the blessing?
Well, that kind of depends. How long does a blessing last?
It lasts for a year.
Lasts for a year. Okay, so until next sowing season then.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I think we should do a sacrifice this season, and then if things turn out good for the next season, we might actually build her a shrine.
Okay.
So she basically has to prove herself to us.
Yeah. So she's saying a large sacrifice will attract it. So we know that the minimum is 5.
And the maximum we can sacrifice of each is 35, I assume.
Yeah, which is why I always kind of stick with 10.
A large sacrifice, that's a third. And goods, we have quite a bit, so maybe 5 or 10 goods as well.
Yeah. And I don't think we've got any worshippers of Pila. So
No. Okay. So if we don't have any worshippers, maybe they require a little bit more sacrifice. So maybe even 10 goods and maybe 15 herd.
Ooh, 10 goods is a lot, man. 10 goods is.
We have 157.
We do, but the thing is, if we were gonna use those 10 goods, we might as well build a shrine, because a shrine costs 10 goods.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say this is a good start to see if she is worthy. She is worthy of having us worshipping her.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it was received favorably. That's good. Okay, so
Amazons.
our patrollers have been talking with those of your neighbours. The Shining Blossom clan. Okay, like you, the Shining Blossoms are horse riders, and they herd people.
They herd people.
Herd goats. Well, they might do. They might be slavers. You never know.
True.
Until recently, the Shining Blossoms have shown little interest in you as either friend or foe, but gradually have grown more open to you. An approach to them might bear good fruit. I want to say...
Throw a feast.
Hmm?
Throw a feast.
Throw a feast in their honor. Okay. You reckon?
Why not? I mean, the best way to get to know a person is to get to know them drunk.
Okay.
Because that's usually when the true personality comes out.
See, we've got 2 that says wait until they come for us. Yeah. I mean. Okay. Okay, we could throw a feast. Shall we go for feast?
So either feast or wait is what I got from all this.
I know for a fact that if we wait for them to come to us, our pride will go up and so will our mood.
Okay, let's go with that.
Right, there we go. Your people say they are proud. The Rubber Ducky clan does not go begging to others for friendship.
The Rubber Ducky clan?
Oh dear. Yeah. It waits for others to come. Yeah, so okay.
To come begging.
Yeah, so I'm pleased that we now can expect to produce as much food over the coming year as we will eat. That's good. Whether we do is up to the gods, but I believe our food supply is more than certain now. Okay, that's good.
Excellent.
Okay, let's have a look at the relations. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're up here.
Blossoms. Oh, they're there. Okay.
Yeah, Shining Blossom clan, the Old Eagle clan. Oof. And we chose easy mode. There's a lot of red fucking clans around the place.
Wow. Okay. Well, Old Eagle seems to be kind of friendly, at least.
Yeah.
But I would say maybe we should try and appease our neighbors first. Because if we can get a neighbor on our side, they can be a buffer for the next red one step over, so to speak.
Okay. Well, let's check and see what the Old Eagles are all about. So they're known for their fondness of exploring. Okay, so they'll probably know, secrets of the world and stuff. So maybe that N does mean a favour.
Yeah.
They do sell slaves, but they don't keep them. The Shining Blossoms, what are they all about? Known for their pure horses, okay. And they keep slaves, right. Green Rock, then, and Black Spear, what are they all about? So Green Rock is also a horse clan, known for their lush fields, okay. Also farmers, which is interesting.
So we owe them a favor,
We do.
but they're still on N.
Hmm.
Maybe it's a favor in either way.
Maybe.
What does Flint Heart say? Since they don't have an N, do we owe them a favor? Do they owe us a favor?
Who? Sorry.
Flint Heart. One up.
Flintheart. Down here.
No,
For
we
their
owe them a
reliance
favor.
on raiding. We owe them a favor.
Okay, so N has nothing to do with favors. I assume then.
Blackspear. Known for their poverty, their chief is Imanai. They owe us a favor. They don't sell slaves. Maybe the N stands for no slaves.
Maybe.
But if the Black Spears are known for their poverty, maybe that's a good way to step in and say, hey, want to be our friends? We can help you guys out.
Yes, but do we really want a terrible poor ally?
What did it say about Green Rock?
Green Rock was known for their lush fields. So
Alright,
they're
so
farmers like us.
Okay, so that brings us something in common. Maybe we should start there then.
Okay. Shall we send an emissary? Okay.
Yes, let's do that.
Right.
So, Andaro, is he a good choice?
He's not on the council, but his diplomacy is renowned.
That sounds like a good choice.
And his bargaining's quite good. Shall we take some horses?
Yeah, let's give him about some... Okay. Well, we do. I guess we do want to make a good impression.
Yeah. Shall we take some goods?
Yeah, maybe
5 goods?
I would say maybe. Then let's start with 5.
Okay. Well, if we're
So
going to take more stuff, I'm going to take 5 swords and 10 bows.
That sounds good. do we want to give them any of our herds?
I feel that 714 is quite low.
That's low.
I think that's probably the lesser side of average.
Okay.
Because I think around the 300 mark, you're really fucking starting to struggle.
Okay, but maybe we can bring 5.
You reckon?
Oh, how about how about we bring 4 so we can bring it up to 720 even. 710 even.
Oh, okay.
So just bring 4.
Okay.
Because as you said, I like even numbers.
Okay.
So maybe bring 6 goods. So it's 150.
Right. Okay. We'll send him. We'll send him out.
Yes. Don't fail us, old man.
Okay. Andaro nears the Green Rock village. He bought 5 cows in goods, 4 cows, and 10 horses to offer as a gift.
When in doubt, give gifts. Well, that's a horrible advice.
I mean, they don't like us, so they're not going to give us an alliance.
Discuss tribute. I don't think we have an army enough
we don't have
to
an
back
army.
that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably just give gifts
Okay.
and hope that it'll ease tensions a little.
Okay, so the mood went up. Endoros, the Green Rocks gave lavish praise to our gifts. They toasted us in their feasting hall, drinking kumis far into the night, and sang many rousing songs with us. I believe they...
I read that so wrong. I read that so wrong. I was like, they're drinking what? Oh god.
Okay. So we've got the Shining Blossoms and the Old Eagles are back. The Rubber Duckies aid in resolving a dispute. which claims to make better dumplings, stone-cooked stew, and beef cube sauce than any other. They ask you to assemble a panel of elders to impartially judge their dishes. As frivolous as this dispute might seem, both sides clearly take it with great seriousness. Their tempers are already flaring. So we're going to have an argument over who makes the best dumpling stew.
So it's a cook-off.
It's a cook-off. It's cook-off diplomacy. What do we want to do there, Terra?
Okay, going by the answers themselves, I would say 2 or 3 are out.
Okay.
So I would say either judges based on merit or the spirits decide. Because it wouldn't be, I guess, proper custom to decline as 2 clans came to us to help decide.
Yeah.
So, but then again, they could also drum up the spirits on their own, I guess. So maybe 1, I would say then.
Okay, that seems like a good idea to me. But we'll consult the council. She's
Yes.
saying that the old Eagle clan.
We're less popular with them. So she says, she says Eagle Clan.
Yeah.
So spirits are unreliable. Okay. Wow, you're helpful. Those who
Discerning
know
the fine.
their
Okay.
those who know their food. So yeah, he's going 1, and you're saying decline,
Yeah.
and you are either way.
Is he just thick? He's not very good. I mean, he's best in combat, but he's not much of a thinker.
No.
No. Spirits and okay. So what are we going?
What did she say? Spirit 8? 80 contents of Name Forgot's first square. What? That has nothing to do with the issue at hand. Wow. Okay.
But it does show that the spirits do like food. So maybe yeah, we'll select the judges based on merit.
Yeah.
I
think
just
I would.
keep it fair.
Yeah.
Our judges declared all the meals delicious. In the end, they decided that the Shining Blossom clan made the best beef sauce. Okay. Right. With their dumplings. Oh, okay. This pleased the old eagles, but infuriated the Shining Blossoms. Okay, so this one had the better stew, but the other one had the better dumplings. We didn't actually come to any kind of agreement as to who was the best.
Well, what's her name? Mario. She did say that the old eagle wasn't very favorable upon us, but they were very pleased that they won something.
Okay.
So maybe that helped a little.
Maybe. Yeah. So I mean, they both see us as fair to middling kind of guys. Green Rock is still red, but now they've got a tick against us.
Well, what I miss on this map is some sort of sign how the different clans, like say Old Eagle and Shining Blossom here in this instance. Maybe since the Shining Blossom got infuriated by the result, maybe they would have a little minus next to them to indicate that maybe the diplomacy is going down, something.
Yeah. But Green Rock...
Because I would like some sort of indication of where we stand diplomacy-wise.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think these are supposed to really tell us, but I mean, let's go to law. And other foreigners. Yeah, it doesn't really give us any information as to what N's and ticks stand for. Which I never really figured out either. Manual. Aha. Okay. Clan questionnaire. No. General notes, maybe. Relations screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Clans that share a border with your clan or that are only one clan away from your clan are marked with an N. Okay.
Oh, so it's
Neighbor.
neighbor.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Those nearby clans are the ones you'll have the most interaction with. Right, okay. Other clans have a rich set of relations towards you. Okay.
But what does the tick indicate?
Don't know. That we've met, maybe? That we sent an emissary?
Could be.
I mean, because that tick wasn't there until we sent an emissary.
No.
So maybe we should go to the old Eagles as well.
Yeah, we should try and appease our neighbors first before we go further out.
That's true. That's true. Okay, yeah, let's send another emissary.
And they seem to like us a little bit more, at least. So.
Yeah, we'll take 10 horses again
And 5 goods.
and 5 goods.
Or make it 7, so we're down to 150.
Oh, we're gonna give them more goods than we gave.
No, it's just so we get down to an even number, right?
Yeah,
So 5 and 10 as usual.
yeah. We'll send. Okay, your emissary in Daro nears the old village, but just gifts.
Yeah, I think the favor we can call in later. And
Yeah.
alliance might be a little bit too early.
Hmm.
And we're not going to force them to pay tribute. So yeah, favor. Sorry, gifts.
Oh, we got 1 like out of it.
Yay! See, the Swedish way of thinking works.
It does. You're right. Before we left, they let us know about their exploration across Lira to the west. They visited a snowy autumn mountains. Right, okay. So we know that there's snowy autumn mountains to the west.
Oh
No,
yeah,
that's
that's it.
good.
A river.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now war. I know we really need to just maximize that. Okay, Old Eagle emissaries petition you for help. Your friends in the Shining Blossom clan have been squeezing them past the point of endurance. They've whooped at us, stolen horses and cattle, and pressured our trading partners. We even suspect them of laying a curse on us. Just now, they attacked us, killing 5 warriors and wounding 10 others. They will not listen to us, but respect you. Please convince them to leave us alone. What does Swedish politics say on this one, Terra?
Yeah, what would Swedish politics say? Not 5. Well, we are more diplomatic, so we're probably not going to aid them, because that basically indicates taking sides.
Mm-hmm.
So I will most likely go for 4. Talk to them and see if we can come to some sort of arrangement.
Okay. Talk to the Shining Blossoms. Right. Who are we going to send? Endaro, our number 1 diplomacy dude, or Maryu, who actually sits on the council?
I don't know how deep this game is, but sending an elder from the council would indicate that we're taking things seriously, and will also indicate that we sort of, I don't know, take them seriously, that we're not just an emissary, but actually a member of the council comes to talk to us.
Right.
But I don't know if that has any impact in game.
I think it also depends on who they worship as a person, because this guy worships the god of war, This woman worships the goddess of healing as well. So yeah, Endaro he
Again, that can be interpreted in different ways. So if we send someone who worships the god of war, so it's like, okay, I understand what you're doing, but you need to stop.
Yeah.
While the healer woman will more likely go, oh, can't we all just get along?
Yeah.
Which is basically the Swedish way of things.
Yeah.
But considering we're still in a primitive kind of age in this game,
Yeah.
maybe they listen more to someone who actually shares their worldview with worshipping the war god.
Okay. Well, Endaro is 2 for 2 for making friends and getting likes. So we'll choose Endaro.
Yeah.
Who do we send? How many swords? How many bows?
Let's see. I would say a moderate show of strength. So
Because I'm tempted just to send 5 swords and 15 bows again. The customary escort that we send on on our emissary missions.
yeah, okay, let's go with that.
Do you take a gift? I think to say that we mean them no ill will, I think is probably customary.
Well, it is a diplomatic thing, so yeah, maybe some sort of a token gift, so to speak.
5 goods.
Um,
I'm not sending them any herds. fuck that.
okay. Well, goods it is then.
Oh shit. Mood went down. The Shining Blossom leaders said they esteemed us highly, but were not prepared to abandon a target they'd spent so much effort softening up. When we told the old eagles, they responded with dismay. Endaro said we might have succeeded if our gift had... Oh shit.
Ah well.
Oh well, we know for next time.
We tried.
Yeah. We know for next time.
So I think it's time we start working on our goods.
Yes.
Because if we're going to use that to bribe everyone around us, we need to start. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean... okay, so we'll go to magic. Elmar's the dude. Akana is the market. So... yeah, so we know about the market. Do we want to build a shrine for the permanent market blessing? Bearing in mind that we already said that we might build one to Pila.
Yeah, next season.
Next season, okay.
At the earliest.
Next year.
Yeah. Let's see. So we have the ability. Make our markets more profitable. Improves the profit of trading missions, help out dealings with foreigners, help out traders and negotiators. Well, help out traders and negotiators might actually be good in these kinds of situations. So, yeah, maybe we should build a shrine.
Bearing in mind that a shrine only gives one permanent blessing. So, if we want to try and learn Silver Tongue, we need to make a sacrifice. Because these are grayed out. I'll show you. So we can go to learn mysteries, which will be one of these 3. And it'll be random. I'm gonna bring it to 10 hertz. I think that'll be fine. Unless we want to build for 10 goods a shrine right away and just forget about having Silver Tongue for the moment.
Now let's do the sacrifice and see how it goes.
Okay. She's the trading blessing. So, yeah, so we have a blessing, and we have learned. Yeah, we have learned, but
Improves the profit of trading missions. Damn it, that's not the one we wanted.
it's not the one we wanted, but it's random. But so yeah, so at the moment we've got 699 cattle, nearly 1,400 goats, and nearly 300 horses. We've got 2 treasures. Girds hearts against despair, okay, and grants divine blessing to worships of Nyalda. Okay, that's interesting. And we do have exotic goods.
Yeah, because we make it ourselves.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Still no market though. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's maybe try and set up a caravan. Let's try and establish a trading route straight away.
To whom, for starters? I mean, I think based on what it looks like, I think Old Eagle has a great chance of being successful right now.
Yes, but they are getting picked on by the Shining Blossoms.
True, but by trade, the Old Eagle will also become stronger, right?
True, but if we do set up a caravan, bearing in mind that the Shining Blossoms are already raiding the Old Eagles.
Yeah, and if we trade with the Shining Blossoms, that means that they're going to get even stronger. And that might be bad for us in the future in case they decide to turn on us for some reason.
Potentially, yeah.
Wow, I have a feeling I'm thinking way too much about this.
Well, me too, but I mean, we need to try and make a choice.
Well, I think Old Eagle is still the better choice to kind of help buffer up against possibly the Shining Blossoms.
Okay.
What did they have, I guess?
Old Eagle are fond for exploring.
Okay, so we might get to see more of the map, perhaps.
Potentially, and they're known for their horses.
And slaves.
And they keep slaves.
Well, information is always useful. So out of those two, I'd say Old Eagle might benefit. Might benefit us more.
I'll. Okay, sure.
And also, it kind of. I guess it can be seen as a war aid, the trade.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll be thankful for us for that.
Sure. Okay. So yeah, we'll go for Old Eagle. Set up a trade route. Let's do it.
Are we gonna buy and sell something first, or just send?
Yeah. No. Yeah. So you can either do one or the other. So you establish a trade route, or you buy and sell shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. We'll try and set up a trade route with them.
So is he our best negotiator or trader?
His bargaining is excellent.
Excellent. Excellent is the best we have so far. But Derene is excellent, and her diplomacy is very good.
Okay, we'll choose her. Kana. Oh yeah, so she worships the god of trading as well. So that's okay. Okay, we'll send her and see what happens.
Yes, she will be successful.
Our caravan is back from the Old Eagles. The Old Eagles traders were pleased to receive our first caravan. They have agreed to trade with us on a regular basis, and we made a profit from this trip.
You're welcome, Dave.
Oh, a delegation of weeders.
They're definitely here for you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. They petition us for aid against the Chove Ashdar. I think they're one of the ones to the west. We are not rich like you, but we get by digging for clams and fishing. Okay. They use those riders harry us mercilessly and in search of our treasure, a large magical pearl. We will give it to you if you stop them from raiding us.
Okay, so what do we have? Decline, then tell the Chavashta clan, ask the Chavashta clan to leave them be, tell the Chavashta clan the weeders don't have the pearl, or wait till later and then raid them for the pearl. No, we're not going to raid them. So either 3 or 4 feels like the better option for me.
Mm-hmm. This Maryu is very much like you. Aid the weak and fight the strong. Yeah.
She's my girl.
She might be around for a while. She's only 46.
At what age do the people usually...
I think they knock off at around 65, 70.
Okay.
To attack them while they're here would be a breach of hostility. Okay. He's saying that we should raid them later.
No. You shouldn't even be on the council, man.
The 2 spirit worshippers here saying we should try and get the pearl off them later. We must learn to find out what... okay.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
We don't trade much with the weeders, but we could certainly trade with the Chove Ashdai.
So he goes for the Chove. Okay.
Yeah. The trick with weeders isn't beating them, it's getting them to stand and fight. People will complain if we do nothing.
Well, we're not going to do nothing. I'm voting for either 3 or 4. But do we know... I guess we can't check the diplomacy or the map to see the Chovashta, see how...
We've got this. Can. So the Chove Ashdar, they're wheels.
So charioteers, no for the descent.
And they're very, very warlike.
Okay, so we might piss off a warlike clan.
Yeah.
But if we ask them to leave them be, at least I can show some backbone. And Chavasha tell them that they don't have the pearl, that's kind of lying. Which might bite us in the ass later.
And I don't think we've got any Raven worshippers, so it's probably not a good idea to try and trick them.
Yeah, so I would say we'll start with 3 and start building up our army.
Good idea. Shall we send Endaro?
Let's see, renowned, excellent. Yeah, I would say he's the best choice. Yeah, they're warlike, so we're gonna bring a lot of guys.
Okay, 10 swords, 20 bows.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. It's a shame that we can't bring a gift. Yes, 10 goods.
What?
Well, I mean, 5 wasn't enough last time. So if we double up, it might be okay.
So we're basically gonna bribe them to leave them alone.
I'll take 20 herds as well. That's nearly 30 goods. They might respect a.
Well, let's see what happens. Proceed.
I mean, Mr. Vice President,
Proceed.
Agreed to honour our sympathy for the wretched weeders. We hope that the weeders would remember the bargain. Okay, cool. Okay, that's not so bad.
That is good. Hey, we got a trading partner, Old Eagle.
Yeah, and we've got an annual market. Oh, okay, so the market actually sets up itself. I thought it was like a building that you had to build.
See, it's a good thing that we chose the simplest difficulty to actually learn the game.
I thought it was something you had to build, but yeah, I guess. I guess.
And we got the food stockpile for 4 seasons, not just 1 or 2 like you usually have.
Yeah, but I mean, my guys were more horse riders. Okay, so
That's
it is
right,
late dark season, so I think we'll be going into next year soon. Do we need to do anything else? Do you reckon?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Just in case those Chove guys come.
Oh yes.
Where are they? Chove.
We
don't know. Oh, Chove Ashtar. Okay, so they actually like us a little bit.
Where are they?
They're there.
Oh, they're right there.
The purple ones.
Ooh, excellent.
Okay.
See, the Swedish way of doing things works. Most of the time, I should say.
Okay. I think I might want to send an emissary over there.
To the Chovasta?
Yeah. I mean, they're wheel-like and they're warriors.
And they do owe us a favor.
They do.
Maybe. Let's see. They're basically the same shade of purple as Old Eagle, so maybe we can even open trade route with them.
Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
Yes.
Establish a trade route. We'll send Mr. Lennoff.
How is he with the combat?
Oh, we could send Doranai over here.
The bargaining combat good. Okay, combat very good, very good, very good.
Her diplomacy's better than his.
It is.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Terra.
Yes. Oh, damn it, we forgot to increase our number of soldiers. Okay, whatever.
No, we already did that. We did it. We did it like 5 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
And we're still in the same season.
The readers can say they have faced no troubles from the Chovasta clan since we talked to them. In gratitude, they bring the magic pearl they promised.
Oh shit. Yeah, you watch though. Every good reaction has a negative reaction. You watch.
So what? They actually. We didn't want the pearl.
We didn't want the pearl, but I guess they gave it to us anyway. You catch catch some foreigners hunting in your wildlands. They travel on foot with big hunting dogs. They might be Vedanki, a nomadic people who live in the forested region to the east. You have heard of them before, but no one in your clan has ever met any of them.
So, nomadics. That maybe they can help us improve foraging or something?
Could well be.
And they are nomadic, so they're probably going to move on either way, so we don't kill them, because that's kind of dumb.
Thing is, they do have wild dogs. I'm not one for having wild dogs on my lands. I did that in another game that I was working on.
Well, it doesn't say it's a wild dog. So
they look very similar to those wild dogs that were...
Don't go by the picture, go by the text, Dave. They travel on foot and hunt with dogs. It doesn't say wild dogs. To hunt, they must have been domesticated.
Right.
So I would say... Personally, I would actually feed them. Because
let's consult the council.
Because we might actually... Yeah, exactly. We might learn something.
Maryu over here. She's like you.
My girl.
Ah, even this guy who's normally up for killing shit says feed them. Okay. Their numbers are few, but they might wield dangerous magic. Let them off with a warning. Okay. Okay. If we don't treat them harshly, they'll be back to steal more of a game.
They're nomads.
Okay.
I
mean, Maury over here says the people are in no mood for clemency.
Well, screw the people. We gotta think long term.
Okay.
So I say feed them.
Okay. Well, okay. So it's quite interesting that Alacorde over here and Maryu are thinking on the same lines. So I think maybe feed them might be good, but I wonder what it might do to morale.
Well, let's
the
see.
mood went up. would you look at that? They told us of their immortal hero, the tank, who walked the earth with them and showed them how to hunt. Their people, they explained, also gave worship to his boon companion, Brother Dog. The people forgave them for taking our game without permission. We took pleasure in the tales they told us of the faraway land.
Yes.
My goodness, does this mean? Okay, we don't.
We did lose food for a whole season though, but
Yeah, it did. Okay. Right. Okay.
I
Then.
mean we are down to 3 seasons now, but still better than you.
But I mean, we're coming into winter, so give it a couple more seasons and we'll have loads more. Our caravan is back from the Chove Ashday. The Chove Ashdar traders were pleased to receive the first caravan we'd sent to them, although I made a small profit. I could not convince them to set up an ongoing trade relationship. They said the uncouth riders had little that they wanted and charged too much for our horses. Okay.
Well, at least it wasn't a.
It wasn't a complete loss. But we lost a dude. We lost a noble.
Oh no.
I don't think she was on the council.
Very dead of old age. No doubt she would have complained about how fancy a funeral doll was. Our farmers and herders will miss her advice.
Okay.
So we're replacing an old lady with an even older lady.
I don't actually think she was on the council.
Nope.
So it doesn't really matter. But that was our first year.
Yes, and we did superbly, I would say.
Okay, well let's see. We had 25 babies. 21 were initiated as adults. The clan has 13 more people, 37 fewer head of cattle, and 18 fewer horses. But our crafters did produce 65 cows worth of goods, Terra. Holy crap.
I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I mean I told you so.
Okay. Well, the omens showed a roan stallion and a bay mare, which suggested good luck if we tried to find wild horses. Okay.
Ooh.
We are known for being the last clan to arrive in the valley. Right. Well, I guess that concludes our first year. Shall we see them on the next one, there, Terra?
Yeah, I think we can do that. I mean, if the people want to listen to my voice some more.
I think they do. Well,
But it's your video, so probably they don't have a choice either way.
I guess so. But yeah, we'll end the video here and we'll move on to the next one.
All right.